Alright. I'm gonna try this again for the final time. For the final time this evening, we're gonna try this again. I don't know what the hell is going on. I have no idea why this is happening. But I did restart the internet. Oh shit, though, let's not lag. Let's not lag, or let's not echo. No echoing. Bad form. It's bad form. Everything seems to be running smoothly. Let's try this again.
Spare 10 lost. Another one.
Try this again. Hopefully the internet stays. Hopefully I'm not lagging.
Provide support for Cyclops and Strider.
Looks like I'm lagging.
That's not possible.
Looks like I'm lagging like a motherfucker.
Why are some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
Damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, spare 11. Form an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
Did I really just end it that quickly?
Roger that. Will do. Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine. Copy that, King.
Did I really just end this fight that quickly?
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm really excited. Go get him. Soul 1, going to assist. Your job's and I'll be fine. Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying? It's Mr. X for sure. The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane. Understood.
You're done.
Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here. What's up? Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan. Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere.
Don't lie. Your status ain't fine, buddy.
Let's return to base.
That's it. I beat him in like 10 seconds. Holy crap.
You managed to survive somehow.
Deleted. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's fine. I don't seem to be lagging.
You killed.
I don't know what the deal was,
God dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the
but we're gonna get into the YF, or the F22.
idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves. I'll guide you back to Air Force Base
All right.
444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it. Appreciate the help. Will he be at the base? I wouldn't get involved if I were you. Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't slow
All right,
down.
let's see if we can make this work. Okay.
Crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch.
Okay. Now, without lagging,
Target radar facilities.
see if we can make this happen. The Lockheed Martin Boeing F-22 Raptor is an American twin-engine all-weather supersonic stealth fighter aircraft. As a product of the United States Air Force Advanced Tactical Fighter Program, the aircraft was designed as an air superiority fighter, but also incorporates ground attack, electronic warfare, and signals intelligence capabilities. Prime contractor, Lockheed Martin, built most of the F-22 airframe and weapon systems, and conducted final assembly. While programming, partner Boeing provided the wings, aft fuselage, avionics integration, and training system. First flown in 1997, the F-22 descended from the Lockheed YF-22 and was variously designated F-22 and FA-22 before it formally entered service in December 2005 as the F-22A. Although the United States Air Force had originally planned to buy a total of 750 ATFs to replace its F-15 Eagles, it later scaled down to 381. The program was ultimately cut to 195, 187 of them operational models. In 2009, due to political opposition from high costs, lack of air-to-air missions at the time of production, and development of more affordable and versatile F-35. The last aircraft was delivered in 2012. The F-22 is a critical component of the United States Air Force current high-end tactical air power. While it had a protracted development and initial operational difficulties, the aircraft became the service's leading platform for air-to-air missions against peer adversaries. Although designed for counter-air operations, the F-22 has also performed strike and electronic surveillance, including missions in the Middle East and against the Islamic State and Assad-aligned forces. The F-22 is planned to remain a cornerstone of the United States Air Force fighter fleet until its succession by the crewed next-generation air dominance fighter. The F-22 originated from the Advanced Tactical Fighter program that the United States Air Force initiated in 1981 to replace the F-15 and F-16. Intelligence reports indicated that their effectiveness would be eroded by emerging worldwide threats emanating from the Soviet Union, including new developments in surface-air missile systems for integrated air defense networks, the introduction of the Beriev A-50 quote-unquote mainstay airborne warning and control system, and the proliferation of the Su-27 flanker and the Mikoyan MiG-29 Fulcrum class of fighter aircraft. Codenamed Senior Sky, the ATF would become an air superiority fighter program influenced by these reports. In the potential scenario of a Soviet and Warsaw Pact invasion of Central Europe, the ATF was envisaged to support the air-land battle by spearheading offensive and defensive counter-air operations, OCA and DCA operations, in this highly contested environment that would then enable following echelons of NATO strike and attack aircraft to perform air interdiction against ground formations. To do so, the ATF would make an ambitious leap in capability and survivability by taking advantage of new technologies in fighter design on the horizon, including composite materials, lightweight alloys, advanced flight control systems and avionics, more powerful propulsion systems for supersonic cruise around Mach 1.5, and stealth technology for low observability. The United States Air Force initiated an ATF request for information, or an RFI, to the aerospace industry in May 1981. And following a period of concept and specification development, the ATF System Program Office, SPO, issued a demonstration and validation request for proposals in September 1985, with requirements placing a strong emphasis on stealth supersonic cruise and maneuver. The RFP would see some alterations after its initial release, including more stringent signature reduction requirements in December 1985 and adding the requirement for flying technology demonstrator prototypes in May 1986. Owing to the immense investments required to develop the advanced technologies, teaming between companies was encouraged. Of the 7 bidding companies, Lockheed and Northrop were selected on 31st of October 1986. Lockheed, through Skunk Works Division at Burbank, California, teamed with Boeing and General Dynamics, while Northrop teamed with McDonnell Douglas. These two contractor teams undertook a 50-month demonstration validation phase, culminating in the flight test of 2 technology demonstrator prototypes, the YF-22 and the YF-23 respectively. While they represented competing designs, the prototypes were meant for demonstrating concept viability and risk mitigation rather than competitive fly-off. Concurrently, Pratt & Whitney and General Electric competed for the ATF engines. Demonstration and validation was focused on system engineering, technology development plans, and risk reduction over point aircraft designs. In fact, after down select, the Lockheed team completely redesigned the airframe in the summer of 1987 due to weight analysis, with notable changes including the wing platform from sweep trapezoidal to diamond-like delta and the reduction in four-body planform area. The team extensively used analytical and empirical methods, including computational fluid dynamics and computer-aided design software, wind tunnel testing, about 18,000 hours of wind tunnel testing, specifically, and radar cross-section, or RCS calculations, and pole testing. Avionics systems were tested in ground and flying laboratories. During demonstration validation, the SPO used trade studies from both teams to review ATF requirements and adjust ones that were significant weight and cost drivers while having a marginal value. The short takeoff and landing requirement was relaxed to delete thrust reversers, saving substantial weight. Side-looking radars and dedicated infrared search and track, or IRST systems, were eventually removed as well, although space and cooling provisions were retained to allow for later addition. The ejection seat and downgraded from the ejection seat was downgraded from a fresh design to existing ACES-2. Despite efforts by the contractor teams to rein in weight, the takeoff gross weight estimates grow from 50,000 to 60,000 pounds, resulting in engine thrust requirement increasing from 30,000 to 35,000 pounds force class. Each team built 2 prototype air vehicles for demonstration validation, one for each of the 2 engines options. The YF22 had its maiden flight on the 29th of September 1990 and in testing successfully demonstrated the Super Cruise high angle of attack maneuvers and firing the air-to-air missiles from internal weapons bays. After the demonstration validation flight test of demonstrator prototypes at Edwards Air Force Base, the team submitted the results and their design proposals, or Preferred System Concept, PSC, for full-scale development in December 1990. On the 23rd of April, 1991, Secretary of the United States Air Force Donald Rice announced the Lockheed team and Pratt & Whitney as the winners of the ATF and engine competitions. Both designs met or exceeded all performance requirements. The YF-23 was considered stealthier and faster, but the YF-22, with its thrust-vectoring nozzles, was more maneuverable as well as less expensive and risky, having flown considerably more test sorties and hours than its counterpart. The press also speculated that Lockheed's team design was more adaptable to Navy Advanced Tactical Fighter for replacing the F-14 Tomcat. But by the fiscal year 1992, the United States Navy abandoned NATF due to cost. That's the end of the first reading section of the F-22. Doesn't seem like I lagged a whole bunch through that. I don't think I did. We'll see. We shall see, buddy. So to move on to the next mission. Buddy. We're gonna do it right. Yeah. All right. Guess it's always something when it comes to streaming, huh? Right? Something's always got to be weird if it's... You got to do 5 streams. You got to do 5 fucking streams, I guess. Shit, I think this is the ground mission. Well... yeah, might as well. Might as well, why the hell not? Homing bombs, buddy. Let's do it. All right. Yep. Line up the circles. Fucking I don't use bombs a whole lot, so this might be a little weird. There it is. You know what? Actually, boom, 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 boom. Everybody gets taken out. No. Take out the tankers too. No idea why nobody's talking on the fucking thing, but oh well. That's actually kind of nice. I don't have to hear any of these dudes fucking bitching and moaning. Right? Psych. Okay. Destroyed. Fuck it, take it all out. Shit. Psych. Jesus. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do this mission. Oh shit. That was actually probably a lifesaver if I had to guess. Holy shit. Limited amount of time I have to do this fucking mission. Come on. Large oil tank. Large oil tank, thank you. Holy shit. Okay. Ah, fuck, there it is. Damn it. Damn it. Fucking. Alright, well. That's what I get. For being too ballsy and playing too close to the fucking ground. Alright, let's just head on in there with the guided bombs again. Okay, there's that. Shit. Oil tank. Take out this tanker. This next tanker. Damn, I fucking chucked those bombs.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Damn it.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Okay. How far am I from my... Alright. There we go. That was a nice, nice hefty boom boom.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Come on, I need 1,000 points in 1 minute.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Come on. "45 seconds.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
There it is. Nailed it. Shit. Holy fuck.
Missile. Missile.
There we go. Now I gotta take out these trucks. Okay. There should be another tanker truck, like, right, literally here. Coming right up on them. There he is. Nailed it. Now I can just come back to these ones.
Caution. Pull up.
Shit.
Caution.
take out these two. I don't know what the hell happened to the fucking audio. The voices in the game, but evidently. Okay, I have 8 more. I think that's everybody on this side of the map. Oh, nope. Right here.
Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
There it is. Okay. Now. We gotta go. That guy. Straight ahead.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Thought there was one closer than that. Like down this road, maybe. Yep, there it is.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Okay, I've got 2 over here. Do I not? There's 2. Oh shit, there's one at the top of the map. I have to get that one at the top of the map before he escapes.
Missile.
Otherwise, I lose the mission.
Missile. Missile.
Oh, that's 2 at the top of the map.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Shit.
Caution alert. Missile.
Okay, now the other 3 are right next to each other. Okay, well, I know where those 2 are, so I'm just gonna go after those 2.
Caution.
Okay, there's 2 more. Last 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Nailed it. Okay, let's go. Got it. Aha! Ha 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 ha. Nailed it. All right. Now let's make it through this here portion of the reading section. As the program moved to full-scale development, or engineering and manufacturing development, EMD, the production F-22 design evolved to have notable differences from the immature YF-22 demonstrator, despite having similar configuration. The external geometry saw significant alterations. The wing's leading edge sweep angle was decreased from 48 degrees to 42 degrees, while the vertical stabilizers were shifted rearward and decreased in area by 20%. The radome shape was changed for better radar performance. The wing tips were clipped for antennas, and the dedicated air brake was eliminated. To improve pilot visibility and aerodynamics, the canopy was moved forward 7 inches, and the engine inlets moved rearward 14 inches. The shapes of the fuselage, wing, and stabilator trailing edges were refined to improve aerodynamics, strength, and stealth characteristics. The initial structural design was refined and reinforced with the production airframe designed for a service life of 8,000 hours. The revised shaping would be validated with over 17,000 additional hours of wind tunnel testing and further RCS testing at Helendale, California, and the United States Air Force Ratscat Range before first flight. Increasing weight during EMD due to demanding ballistic survivability requirements and added capabilities caused slight reductions in projected range and maneuver performance. Aside from advances in air vehicle and propulsion technology, the F-22's avionics were unprecedented in terms of complexity and scale for a combat aircraft, with the fusion of multiple sensor systems and antennas, including integrated electronic warfare and integrated communication, navigation, and identification, and software integration of 1.7 million lines of code written in ADA. The avionics often became the pacing factor of the whole program. In light of the rapidly advancing computing and semiconductor technology, the avionics was to employ the Department of Defense's pave pillar systems architecture and systems architecture and very high speed integrated circuit VHSIC program technology. Avionics had computing and processing requirements equivalent to multiple contemporary Craig supercomputers in order to achieve sensor fusion. To enable early looks and troubleshooting for mission software development, the software was ground tested in Boeing's Avionics Integration Laboratory and flight tested on a Boeing 757 modified with F-22 mission systems, called Flying Testbed as an avionics laboratory. Because of much of the F-22's avionics design occurred in the 1990s as the electronics industry was shifting from military to commercial applications as the predominant market. Avionics upgrades efforts would initially be difficult and protracted due to changing industry standards. For instance, C, C++ rather than ADA became predominant programming language. C/C++. The roughly equal division of work amongst the team largely carried through the demonstration validation to EMD, with prime contractor Lockheed responsible for the forward fuselage and control surfaces, General Dynamics for the center fuselage, and Boeing for the aft fuselage and wings. Lockheed acquired General Dynamics' fighter portfolio at Fort Worth, Texas in 1993 and thus had the majority of the airframe manufacturing, and would merge with Martin Marietta in 1995 to form Lockheed Martin. While Lockheed primarily performed demonstration validation work at its Skunk Works sites in Burbank and Palmdale, California, it would shift its program office and EMD work from Burbank to Marietta, Georgia, where it performed final assembly. Boeing manufactured airframe components, performed avionics integration, and developed the training systems in Seattle, Washington. The EMD contract originally ordered 7 single-seat F-22As and 2 twin-seat F-22Bs, although the latter was canceled in 1996 to reduce the development costs and the orders were converted to single-seaters. The first F-22A, an EMD aircraft with tail number 4001, was unveiled at the Air Force Plant 6 in Dobbins Air Reserve Base in Marietta on the 9th of April 1997, where it was officially named Raptor. The aircraft first flew on the 7th of September 1997, piloted by Chief Test Pilot Alfred Paul Metz. Raptor's designation was briefly changed to FA-22 starting in September 2002, mimicking the Navy McDonnell Douglas FA-18 Hornet, and intended to highlight a planned ground attack capability amid debate over the aircraft's role and relevance. F-22 designation was reinstated in December 2005 when the aircraft entered service. The F-22 flight test program consisted of flight sciences, developmental tests, initial operation test and evaluation by the 411th Flight Test Squadron at Edwards Air Force Base, California, as well as follow-on OT&E, or Operational Test and Evaluation, and Development of Tactics and Operational Employment by the 422nd Test and Evaluation Squadron at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. 9 EMD jets assigned with the 411th FLTS would participate in the test program under the Combined Test Force, or CTF, at Edwards. The first 2 aircraft conducted envelope expansion testing such as flying qualities, air vehicle performance, propulsion, and stores separation. The third aircraft, the first to have production level internal structure, tested flight loads, flutter, and stores separation, while the 2 non-flying F-22s were built for testing static loads and fatigue. Subsequent EMD aircraft and the Boeing 757 FTB tested avionics, environmental qualifications, and observables, with the first combat-capable Block 3.0 software flying in 2001. Air vehicle testing resulted in several structural design modifications and retrofits for earlier lots, including tail fin strengthening to resolve buffeting at certain conditions. Raptor 4001 was retired from flight testing in 2000 and subsequently sent to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base for survivability testing, including live fire testing and battle damage repair training. Other retired EMD F-22s have been used as maintenance trainers. Because the F-22 had been designed to defeat contemporary and projected Soviet fighters, the end of the Cold War and dissolution of the Soviet Union in '91 would have major impacts on program funding. The DoD reduced its urgency for new weapon systems, and the following years would see successive reductions in its budget. This resulted in the F-22's EMD being rescheduled and lengthened multiple times. Furthermore, the aircraft's sophistication and numerous technological innovations required extensive testing, which exacerbated the cost overruns and delays, particularly from the mission avionics. Some capabilities were also deferred to post-service upgrades, reducing the initial cost but increasing total program cost overall. The program transitioned to full-rate production on March 2005 and completed EMD that December, after which the test force had flown 3,496 sorties for over 7,600 flight hours. As the F-22 was designed for upgrades throughout its life cycle, the 411th FLTS and 422nd TES would continue the DT and OTE and tactics development of these upgrades. Derivatives such as the X-44 thrust vectoring research aircraft and the FB-22 medium-range regional bomber were produced in the late 90s and early 2000s. Although these were eventually abandoned, in 2006, the F-22 development team won the Collier Trophy, American aviation's most prestigious award. Due to the aircraft's sophisticated capabilities, contractors have been targeted by cyber attacks and technology theft. All right, let's do the next mission, get into the next section. Seems to be all right going on in here. This here stream. This one seems to be running just fine. I don't know what the hell happened to my last one. I don't know why it couldn't just be all one stream. The hell, YouTube? What the hell? I don't think it was YouTube. I think it was my internet, to be honest with you. I think it was my internet was being shafty and weird. I don't know what the hell the deal was, but it was just being shafty and weird. Because after I reset it, it seems like everything is fine. Faceless soldier. Oh no. Is this what mission is this? Fuck. I forget what mission this is. Let's go with 8 air-to-air missiles, because why the hell not? Right? Why the hell not go with 8 air-to-air missiles? Man. remember what this one is. Alright. This one's not too bad. This mission's actually kind of easy. The lack of them talking is amazing. Like, fantastic. I don't know why the game's glitching out and they're just not talking, but, you know, it's kind of amazing, not gonna lie.
Missile.
What missile? Hush. Okay. Might as well. Oop, my bad. Well, fubbed it. Fubbed it on that one. That's a bummer. That's a bum hair. It's a hairy bum. Now, whether you use bum as a term for hobo or butt, it still works. Could be a hairy butt, could be a hairy hobo.
Missile. Missile.
Either way, a hairy bum it is. Shit.
Caution. Pull up.
Caution, pull up. No. I like being just above the trees. Keeps me out of the radar visibility.
Caution.
So
Pull
there's a
up.
warning every time I can poke my pretty little head up about the clouds. So we're not gonna do that, are we? Nope, we're going right back down into the clouds, buddy. Right back down into the clouds.
Pull up.
Yep, no missile attacks for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna have to fly up over this peak. Oh man, I might actually get hit.
Missile.
Never mind. We're good. You know, I should probably go this way, honestly.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Hush.
Missile.
Hey, get back into the clouds. Man, oh man.
Caution. Pull up.
Shit.
Missile.
Fuck.
Missile.
Nope, can't do it. Gotta get into the clouds. Gotta get into the clouds.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Holy shit. Alright, now I want you to listen here. Little radar tower. You listen to me. You're done.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Run it.
Missile.
Oh my god. Holy moly. Now I don't have to worry about it because all the radar towers have been taken out. Ain't gotta worry about it now. No talking on the cutscenes.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Like where? See no missile? Aha, motherfuckers. me just flying literally like the biggest asshole on the planet. You know what?
Caution. Pull up.
Oh, look at that. Form up on me time. Let's go. 8 air-to-air missiles. Damn, that's a lot of enemies. We're gonna be the douchebag. The biggest douchebag. Ready?
Missile. Missile.
Yep. Never tunnel vision. You just set it and forget it.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I forgot about those. Shit, I'm in the middle of one of those, aren't I? Yep. Fuck. Get out of it. Okay. No. All right, dude. You're done.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Nope.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Damn, dude, I took one. Bruh.
Warning. Stall warning.
Oh, you are dunzos. Who's next?
Missile.
You're next.
Missile. Missile.
Yes, you are.
Missile. Missile.
Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let me take out these last couple of douchebagios. You're done. And you're mine. Do believe that was the last one.
Caution.
Ooh.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Let's go. All right, now we do this. Shut up sounds. The United States Air Force originally envisioned ordering 750 ATFs at a low total program cost of $44.3 billion and procurement costs of $26.2 billion in the fiscal year 1985 dollars, with production being 1994 or beginning in 1994 and service entry in the mid to late 90s. A 1990 Major Aircraft Review, or MAR, led by Secretary of Defense Dick Cheney, fucking asshole, reduced this to 648 aircraft beginning in 1996 and service entry in the early to mid 2000s. After the end of the Cold War, this was further curtailed to 442 in 1993 bottom-up review, while the United States Air Force eventually set its requirements to 381 to support its air expeditionary force structure, with the last deliveries in 2013. Throughout development and production, the program was continually scrutinized for its costs, and less expensive alternatives such as the modernized F-15 or F-16 variants were being proposed. Even though the United States Air Force considered the F-22 to provide the greatest capability increase against peer adversaries for the investment. However, funding instability had reduced the total to 339 by 1997, and production was nearly halted by Congress in 99. Although funds were eventually restored, the planned number continued to decline due to delays and cost overruns during EMD, slipping to 277 by 2003. In 2004, with its focus on asymmetric counterinsurgency warfare in Iraq and Afghanistan, the DoD Undersecretary Donald Rumsfeld further cut the planned F-22 procurement to 183 production aircraft, despite the United States Air Force's requirement for 381. Funding for this number was reached by a multi-year procurement contract awarded in 2006, with aircraft distributed to 7 combat squadrons. Total program cost was projected at be $62 billion, $90.2 billion in 2023. In 2008, Congress passed a defense spending bill that raised the total orders for production aircraft to 187. F-22 production would support over 1,000 subcontractors and suppliers from 46 states and up to 95,000 jobs, and spanned 15 years at the peak rate of roughly 2 airplanes per month, about half of the initially planned rate from the 1990 MAR. After EMD aircraft contracts, the first production lot was awarded in September 2000. As production wound down in 2011, the total program cost was estimated about $67.3 billion. About $360 million for each production aircraft delivered, with $32.4 billion spent on research and development, test, and evaluation, and $34.9 billion on procurement and military construction in then-year dollars. The incremental cost for an additional F-22 was estimated $138 million in 2009. In total, 195 F-22s were built. The first 2 were EMD aircraft in the Block 1.0 configuration for initial flight testing and envelope expansion, while the third was Block 2 aircraft built to represent the initial structure of production airframes and enabled it to test full flight loads. 6 more EMD aircraft were built in the Block 10 configuration for development and upgrade testing, with the last 2 considered essentially production quality jets. Production for operational squadrons consisted of 74 Block 10/20 training aircraft and 112 Block 30/35 combat aircraft, for a total of 186, or 187 when accounting for production representative test vehicles and certain EMD jets. One of the Block 30 aircraft is dedicated to flight sciences at Edwards Air Force Base. By 2020, Block 20 aircraft from Lot 3 onward were upgraded to Block 30 standards under Common Configuration Plan, increasing the Block 30-35 fleet to 149 aircraft, while 37 remained in the Block 20 configuration for training. In order to prevent the inadvertent disclosure of the aircraft's stealth technology and classified capabilities to U.S. adversaries, annual DoD Appropriations Acts since fiscal year 1998 have included a provision inhibiting the use of funds made available in each act to approve or license the sale of the F-22 to any foreign government. Customers for U.S. fighters are acquiring earlier designs such as F-15 Eagle, F-16 Fighting Falcon, or the newer F-35 Lightning II, which contains technology from the F-22 but was designed to be cheaper, more flexible, and available for export. In September 2006, Congress upheld the ban on foreign F-22 sales. Despite the ban, 2010 Defense Authorization Bill included provisions requiring the DoD to report on the costs and feasibility for an F-22 export variant, and another report on the effect of export sales on the U.S. aerospace industry. Some Australian defense officials and politicians have expressed interest in procuring the F-22. In 2008, the Chief of Defense Force, Air Chief Marshal Angus Houston, what a badass name, Angus Houston, stated that the aircraft was being considered by the Royal Australian Air Force and as a potential supplement to the F-35. Some defense commentators have even advocated for the purchase in lieu of the planned F-35s, citing the F-22's known capabilities and F-35's delays and developmental uncertainties. However, considerations for the F-22 were later dropped, and the F/A-18EF Super Hornet would serve as the RAAF's interim aircraft prior to the F-35 service entry. The Japanese government also showed interest in the F-22. The Japan Air Self-Defense Force, JASDF, JASDF, would reportedly require fewer fighters for its mission if it obtained the F-22, thus reducing engineering and staffing costs. At the end of the F-22 production, Japan chose the F-35 in December 2011. At one point, the Israeli Air Force had hoped to purchase up to 50 F-22s. In November 2003, however, Israeli representatives announced that after years of analysis and discussions with Lockheed Martin and the DoD, they had concluded Israel could not afford the aircraft, and Israel eventually purchased the F-35. Dang. You almost gotta wonder if that was kind of forced on everybody, right? Like, you almost gotta wonder if that was it. They were just like, yeah, no, you can't buy the F-22, but here's the F-35. Oh, by the way, we stopped producing the aircraft, so no, you can't fucking buy it. You kind of have to buy the F-35 or you're SOL. Like, no, wait a minute. Seems a little bit forced there. Like, just throwing that out there. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. It seems a little bit like you're not going to get it regardless. So you might as well just buy the F-35. I mean, I have no problems with that because the F-35 is extremely expensive, dude. Like, holy fuck. Good choice. Wonderful business strategy, United States. Holy shit. Ha ha. Ah. Good times. Good times. That's actually funny. That is hilarious. Oh, man. They would. They absolutely would. Just stop producing it. Then they can't buy it. We don't make it anymore. Gold. Which means, obviously, the F-35 just can't compare at all. I'm in this mission. Gotta go take out some SAM sites. Let's go! Not having to hear that guy talk is fantastic. It's just fantastic, okay? You're done? Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna have to really... Came in a little too hot. Damn it. We're done. Okay. Next. Gotta go take out these ones and those ones. Okay, SAM site. SAM site. Next one. At least this game is super accurate at the fact that this plane is fucking fast. Like, holy shit. F20. Still nailed it. Still nailed it, don't care. I know there's one over here. There it is. Gotcha, bitch. I know there's another one over here.
Missile. Missile.
And then this one over here. I think there's 2 more SAM sites. Doesn't matter.
General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill
Holy shit. Yeah, you thought you were gonna pull some shit on me.
Call warning.
Not. You ain't getting away from me, pal. You're done. Eat a dookie. Alright. Are there really no more SAM sites? Did I get them all? There's no way. Appears that I have gotten them all. I don't see a SAM site. I don't see any missile trails. Oh, there's some missile trails. Okay. Yep. I knew I was missing 2. Okay, there's one this way. And there's one to my left. There it is. And then there's one to my left.
Caution. Pull up.
What? Excuse me. What? Come on. Thank you.
Caution.
Holy shit. Now. Where's that other asshole? Over here. Seems like it. Okay.
Missile.
Okay, now I gotta go take care of them assholes up there. Those 2 motherfuckers.
Roper 1 is exposed to anti-air fire.
Whoa! Dude just randomly started talking.
Missile.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
What anti-air fire? Evidently, there's a SAM site right here that just popped up out of the fuck nowhere. Where the fuck? Dark clouds. Really disorienting.
Caution. Missile. Missile.
Okay, took out that fucking anti-air gun. Or SAM, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. Now I gotta get rid of this MF. Bye-bye.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Should be ready in 2. Oh, we're heading these motherfuckers right on. Yep, you're done, son. Good night. Okay. Now. Bye-bye. You get to eat some cheese, too. Right. There we go. I win. All right, let's wait for this drone. And then we'll be all good. Okay.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Damn it with this fucking thing. Oh, I hate this drone. Yeah, you ain't fucking doing it, dude. Bring it. Ah. Come on.
Stall warning.
This is literally the worst fight in the game. Yep, let's just fly around in circles, buddy.
Ammunition 0.
Damn.
Stall warning.
Nailed it. There it is. There it is.
Stall warning.
All right. Let's go. Throughout the 2000s, when the U.S. was primarily fighting counterinsurgency wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, the United States Air Force requirement of 381 F-22s was questioned over rising costs. Initial reliability and availability problems, limited multi-role versatility, and a lack of relative adversaries for air combat missions. 2006, Comptroller General of the United States David Walker found that the DoD had not demonstrated the need for more investment in the F-22, and further opposition was expressed by the Bush administration, Secretary of Defense Rumsfeld, and his successor Robert Gates. Deputy Secretary of Defense Gordon R. England, and Chairman of the U.S. Senate Armed Services Committee, Senators John Warner and John McCain. Under Rumsfeld, procurement was severely cut to 183. The F-22 lost influential support in 2008 after the forced resignations of Secretary of the Air Force Michael Wayne and Chief of Staff of the Air Force General T. Michael Mosley. In November 2008, Gates stated that the F-22 lacked relevance in asymmetric post-Cold War conflicts, and in April 2009, under the Obama administration, he called for production to end in the fiscal year 2011 after completing 187 F-22s. The loss of the staunch F-22 advocates in upper DoD echelons resulted in the erosion of its political support. In July 2008, General James Cartwright, Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, stated to the SASC his reasons for supporting the termination of the F-22 production, including shifting resources to the multi-service F-35 and electronic warfare EA-18G Growler. Although Russian and Chinese fighter developments fueled concern for the United States Air Force, Gates dismissed this, and in 2010 he set the F-22 requirement to 187 aircraft by lowering the number of major regional conflict preparations from 2 to 1. Despite an effort by Wayne's and Mosley's successors, Michael Donnelly and General Norton Schwartz, to raise the number to 243, according to Schwartz, he and Donnelly finally relented in order to convince Gates to preserve the long-range strike bomber program. After President Barack Obama threatened to veto further production at Gates, urging both the Senate and the House agreed to abide by the 187 cap in July 2009. Gates highlighted the F-35's role in the decision and believed that the United States would maintain its stealth fighter numbers advantage by 2025, even with the F-35 delays. In December 2011, the 195th and final F-22 was completed out of the 8 test and 187 production-built aircraft. The jet was delivered on the 2nd of May 2012. After production ended, F-22 tooling and associated documentation were obtained and mothballed at Sierra Army Depot to support repairs and maintenance throughout the fleet life cycle. as well as possibility of production restart for a service life extension program. The Marietta plant space was repurposed to support the C-130J and F-35, while engineering work for sustainment and upgrades continued at Fort Worth, Texas, and Palmdale, California. The curtailed production forced the United States Air Force to extend the service of 179 F-15Cs and Ds until 2026, well beyond its planned retirement, and replace those with new build F-15EX, which took advantage of an active production line for export customers to minimize non-recurring startup costs in order to retain adequate numbers of air superiority fighters. In April 2016, Congress directed the United States Air Force to conduct a cost study and assessment associated with reassuming the project of F-22, citing advancing threats from Russia and China. On the 9th of June 2017, the United States Air Force submitted their report stating they had no plans to restart the F-22 production line due to cost-prohibitive economic and logistical challenges. It estimated it would cost approximately $50 billion to procure 194 additional F-22s at a cost of $206 to $216 million per aircraft, including approximately $9.9 billion for non-recurring startup costs and $40.4 billion for acquisition, with the first delivery in mid to late 2020s. A long gap since the end of production meant hiring new workers, sourcing replacement vendors, and finding new plant space, contributing to the high startup costs and lead times. The United States Air Force believed that the funding would be better invested in its Next Generation Air Superiority 2030 effort, which evolved into the Next Generation Air Dominance. And the F-22 and its subsystems were designed to be upgraded over its life cycle in anticipation for technological advances and evolving threats. Although this initially proved difficult and costly due to highly integrated avionics systems architecture, the modernization and upgrades consist of software and hardware modifications captured under numbered increments only called spirals, as well as software-only operational flight program updates. Amid debates over the airplane's relevance in asymmetric counterinsurgency warfare, the first increment of the OFP updates primarily focused on ground attack or strike capabilities. Increment 2, the first upgrade program, was implemented in 2005 for Block 20 aircraft onward and enabled the employment of Joint Direct Attack Munitions, or JDAMs. The improved AN APG-77V1 radar, which incorporates air-to-ground modes, was certified in March 2007 and fitted on airframes from Lot 5 onward. Increment 3.1 and updates 3 and 4 for Blocks 30-35 aircraft improved ground attack capabilities through synthetic aperture radar, or SAR, mapping and radio emitter direction finding, electronic attack, and small diameter bomb integration. Testing began in 2009 and the first upgraded aircraft was delivered in 2011. To address oxygen deprivation issues, F-22s were fitted with an automatic backup oxygen system, an ABOS, and modified life support system starting in 2012. In contrast to prior upgrades, Increment 3.2 for Blocks 30-35 aircraft emphasized air combat capabilities and was a two-part process. 3.2A focused on electronic warfare, CNI, including Link 16 receive-only capability and interim AIM-9X and AIM-120D capability, while 3.2B included geolocation improvements and full AIM-9X, AIM-9-120D integration. Fleet releases began in 2013 and 2019 respectively. Concurrent with 3.2, updates 5 and 6 added automatic ground collision avoidance system, cryptographic enhancements, and improved avionics stability, among others. A MIDS JTRS terminal, which includes Mode 5 IFF and Link 16 transmit-receive capability, was installed starting in 2021. To address obsolescence and modernization difficulties, the F-22's mission computers were upgraded in 2021 after 3.2 with military hardened commercial off-the-shelf open mission system processor modules with a modular open systems architecture. Agile software development process in conjunction with our orchestration system was implemented to enable faster upgrades from additional vendors, and software updates shifted away from increments developed using the waterfall model to numbered releases rolled out on annual basis. Alright, we'll do the next mission and read the final section. So let's get it. Let's get it. And do the next mission. And then read the final section. It's been a lot of streaming tonight. Holy shit. What, like 5 streams, I think. And it's not until the last one that actually fucking works fluidly all the way through. Man, I hope the YF22 one did alright. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to come back and redo it. I'm just gonna have to come back and re-fucking do the YF23, sorry. Gonna have to come back and redo it. I know this one's been going pretty well. I know this one has been going pretty fucking well. Oh, this is the fucking... Oh, damn it. Alright. Alright. This is the snow mission. Snow mission. Yep. The Destroy the Fleet mission. That's what this mission is. Annoying mission. The most annoying mission. Aside from the lightning mission, this is probably the most annoying mission to do. Alright, well, I mean, might as well just go in there swinging. Coming in hot, buddy, and I'm gonna be swinging on all you sons of bitches.
Missile. Missile.
Let them all come on up.
Missile. Missile.
Missed, of course.
Missile. Missile.
Oh, these are the long-range missiles, damn it. That's right. Destroyed, destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missed, of course. Okay, nailed it. Now.
Caution.
Destroyed. Ah. Gotcha, motherfucker. Nailed it. Holy shit. A little ballsy there, ain't I? Alright, there's a plane behind me. Not no more. Why? Not no more. Sorry, Busta Rhyme. Shit. Careful of that. Nailed it. All right.
Caution.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Nailed it. Aha. Yeah, I'm gonna want to come from this way, right? To hit that core, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna want to come from this way. Damn it. Ugh. What? How am I not hitting it with both missiles? That is such bullshit.
Caution. Pull up.
Fuck off.
Missile.
Nope. Yeah, see, you're not doing it, dude. Bye. Chaff and flare all you want, dude. Chaff and flare all you want. Not doing it.
Pull up.
What?
Pull up.
There it is. Wow, that cruiser is still alive? No, it's not. Get out of here.
Missile.
Yeah, of course that missed. What? How did the first one miss? What is going on with this?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Wow, really?
Missile. 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 Pull up.
Nope. Didn't survive that one, did ya? Holy shit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Oh, really? Bye. Wow. Alright then. You're not surviving that. No. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go blow up some more boats. We need 10,000 more points. Oh, you know what? Long-range missiles? Let's go.
Missile. 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 Missile.
No way. Got him. Nailed it.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Nice. Holy shit.
Fall warning. Ammunition 0.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Missile. 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 Missile.
I'm like, who?
Ammunition 0. Missile. 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 Missile.
Okay, take out the Rafale. Nailed it. Oh my god. It's still alive? You motherfucker, no. Holy shit, that thing.
Caution. Pull up.
No. Nailed it. Made 2,000 more points. Okay. Less than 2,000 points. Man, this cruiser is way too little points for how much it takes. Oh, you're mine. Bye-bye. Holy shit. Damn. I flew a circle right around that helicopter. Holy shit. There it is. Nailed it. Fuck yeah. See, thing is, I already passed this mission. Long time ago. shit. Fuck.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Boo! Oh, that's an Aegis.
Missile.
There we go.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Helicopter's mine. Nailed it.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Holy shit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
There it is. Nailed it. All right. Now for the final reading section of this. Should be long enough to cover everything we need to cover. Additional upgrades currently being tested include new sensors and antennas, integration of new weapons including the AIM 260 JATM, and reliability improvements such as the more durable stealth coatings. The dedicated infrared search and track, originally deleted during demonstration, and as one of the sensors added. Other developments include all aspect IRST functionality for the missile launch detector, unmanned teaming capability with uncrewed collaborative combat aircraft or loyal wingmen, quote unquote, and cockpit improvements to preserve the aircraft's stealth while enabling additional payload and fuel capacity. Stealth external carriage has been investigated since the early 2000s, with low drag, low observable 600-gallon external tank, and a pylon currently under development to increase stealthy combat radius. The F-22 has also been used to test technology for its eventual successor from the Next Generation Air Dominance program. Some avionics are to be applied to the F-22 as well. Not all proposed upgrades have been implemented. The planned multifunction advanced data link, or MAD-L, integration was cut due to development delays of lack of proliferation. Although the Gentex Raytheon, now Thales USA, Scorpion helmet-mounted queuing system was successfully tested on the F-22 in 2013. Funding cuts prevented its deployment. While Block 20 aircraft from Lot 3 onwards have been upgraded to Block 30-35 under Common Configuration Plan, Lockheed Martin in 2017 had also proposed upgrading all remaining Block 20 aircraft to Block 30-35 as well to increase numbers available for combat. This was not pursued due to other budget priorities. Aside from capability upgrades, the F-22 structural design and construction was improved over the course of the production run. For instance, aircraft from Lot 3 onwards had improved stabilators built by Vaux. The fleet underwent a $350 million structures retrofit program to resolve problems identified during testing, as well as address improper titanium heat treatment in parts of the early batches. By January 2021, all aircraft had gone through structural repair program to ensure full service lives for the entire fleet. The F-22 has also been used to test and qualify alternative fuels, including a synthetic jet fuel consisting of 50-50 mix of JP8 and Fischer-Tropsch process-produced natural gas-based fuel in August 2008, and 50% mixture of biofuel derived from camelina in March 2011. The aircraft has an integrated avionics system where, through sensor fusion, data from all onboard sensor systems as well as offboard inputs are filtered and processed into a combined tactical picture, thus enhancing the pilot's situational awareness and reducing workload. Key mission systems include Sanders, General Electric AN ALR-94 electric warfare system, Martin Marietta AN AAR-56 infrared and ultraviolet missile launch detector, Westinghouse Texas Instruments AN APG-77 active electronically scanned array radar, TRW Communication Navigation Identification Suite, and Raytheon Advanced Infrared Search and Track currently being tested. The APG-77 radar has low observable active aperture electronically scanned antenna with multiple target track while scan in all weather conditions. The antenna is tilted back for stealth. Its emissions can be focused to overload enemy sensors as an electronic attack capability. The radar changes frequencies more than 1,000 times per second to lower the interception probability and has an estimated range of 125 to 150 miles against an 11 square foot target and 250 miles or more in narrow beams. The upgraded APG-77V1 provides air-to-ground functionality through synthetic aperture radar mapping, ground-moving target indication track, and strike modes. The ALR-94 electronic warfare system, among the most technically complex equipment on the F-22, integrates more than 30 antennas blended into the wings and fuselage for all-around radar warning receiver coverage and threat geolocation. Can be used as passive detector capable of searching targets at ranges of 250 nautical miles, exceeding the radars, and can provide enough information for target lock and cue radar emissions to narrow beam. Depending on the detected threat, the defensive systems can prompt the pilot to release countermeasures such as flares or chaff. MLD uses 6 sensors to provide full spherical infrared coverage, while the advanced IRST, housed in a stealthy wing pod, is a narrow field of view sensor for the long-range passive identification and targeting. To ensure stealth in the radio frequency spectrum, CNI emissions are strictly controlled and confined to specific sectors, with tactical communication between F-22s performed using the directional intra-flight data link. The integrated CNI systems, which incorporates a MIDS JTRS terminal, also manages a TACAN, IFF, and communication through various methods such as HAVQuick, Saturn, and SyncGARS. The aircraft was also upgraded with an automatic ground collision avoidance system. Information from radar, CNI, and other sensors are processed by 2 Hughes Common Integrated Processor mission computers, each capable of processing up to 10.5 billion instructions per second. The F-22's baseline software has some 1.7 million lines of code, the majority involving the mission systems such as processing radar data. The highly integrated nature of the avionics architecture system, as well as the use of the programming language ADA, has made the development and testing of upgrades challenging. To enable more rapid upgrades, the CIPs were upgraded with Curtiss-Wright Open Mission Systems processor modules, as well as a modular open systems architecture called the Open Systems Enclave orchestration platform to allow the avionics suite to interface with containerized software from third-party vendors. The F-22's ability to operate close to the battlefield gives the aircraft threat detection and identification capability comparative with the RC-135 rivet joint, and the ability to function as mini AWACS through its radar, though its radar is less powerful than those of dedicated platforms. This allows the F-22 to rapidly designate targets for allies and coordinate friendly aircraft. Although communication with other aircraft types was initially limited to voice, upgrades have enabled data to be transferred through a battlefield airborne communications node, or via JTID's Link 16 traffic through MIDS JTRS. The IEEE-1394B bus developed for the F-22 was derived from the commercial IEEE-1394 Firewire bus system. In 2007, the F-22's radar was tested as a wireless data transceiver, transmitting data at 548 megabytes per second and receiving at gigabit speed, far faster than the Link 16 system. The radio frequency receivers of electronic support measures ESM system give the aircraft ability to perform intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance tasks. Shit. And that completes my overview of the F-22 and technically the YF23, even though the YF23 took like 3 streams to complete because I kept getting fucking booted. Kept getting booted off the internet. Damn it. Don't know what the hell the deal was with that, but it was a deal nonetheless. However, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the streamage here. I appreciate everybody who came in with the likes and the shares. Everybody stuck around, hung out. You know you're appreciated. Got a lot of editing to do tomorrow. Don't know what plane I'm going to go over. Don't know what I'm going to talk about. Maybe I'll talk about some of the armaments. Maybe I'll go over like AIM-9 missiles and shit. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll see. That being said, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're at in the world. Enjoy your time because it may be limited. Almost as limited as the production line of the F-22. Unfortunately. That's why you gotta enjoy your time, because you never know how limited it can be. You might have somebody like Dick Cheney roll up and screw all that shit up for you. So let's not have that. Let's at least enjoy the time, right? Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. My time with you has come to an end this evening. I'll see you next time, tomorrow night. Same time I normally stream, usually sometime in between 10:30 and fucking midnight now. Alright, I'm out. Deuces.